So we mentioned the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. So
Ooh,
the thing
Pisces
about,
too. Okay.
yeah, so the thing about that is you're going to be feeling more emotional. You're going to be feeling um, injustices very strongly because Pisces, even though it's not necessarily a justice sign, it is about the institutions and the like schools and like people are going to be feeling things around those institutions.
Sure.
So there's
Okay.
going to be a lot of emotion. So for example, like just if there's a certain issue you're passionate about, that's going to be even more heightened,
Okay.
So just be aware that you're going to want to do something. You're going to want to be in service to
Yeah.
those who are suffering or who you feel like are suffering and helping them. But, full moons, guys, are endings. So
Yeah.
you may be feeling something a little more intense on September 18th. So again, 2 days before, you'll start feeling it on the 16th. 18th on the nose. 2 days after is September 20th. So right in that
Okay.
time frame, there may be a dramatic ending or a dramatic, like a change in your life because lunar eclipses are a bit
They're kind of
dramatic.
chaotic and intense, right?
Intense.
Like,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, they can bring big shifts. And I've heard like people have different theories on like, do you do magic during this time?
Mhm.
Do you not? I think that for me, it's kind of like, I mean, you can, but you don't know how that's going to go.
Right.
You don't know how it's going to actually turn out. You're in
Mhm.
a very chaotic kind of situation. So,
It's
right. And it'll
unstable.
last until the next lunar eclipse, right? So
Right.
that's usually like
6
6 months.
months. Right. Right. You
So
got it all right,
it's
girl.
gonna be chaotic setup for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you may want to cool it that day. You may not want to do
So
the
maybe
magic.
we don't.
Right.
Maybe that
Right.
full moon we just kind of keep to ourselves and go,
Right.
hey girl, and
Hey, girl.
like, hey girl, love you. Yeah.
Or the other thing I might
Or
mention, or
please.
if you want to, some people like, but I want to do something like, okay,
Yeah.
you can do an ending that will bring a new beginning. So in other words, I am ending that feeling of inadequacy about my art. I'm ending
Oh,
that
that's a
because
good
now I
point. Yeah.
want something different to happen. So you can do things like that if you're really like, I want to take advantage of this lunar eclipse. But again, Julie is
And
absolutely
instead
correct.
of trying to manifest something, it's probably a little safer. And it matches with the full moon
Yeah,
energy we're hitting. Like then we're going to be in a waning time, that it'll be a way to release it. And you may not know how
release.
it's going to leave you, but it will.
Right. So you're not going to have control of how to leave you. Okay. So remember that. Like, so for example,
I'm like, as a type A person, this is why I get
no,
like, oh, eclipse energy.
I am so glad you brought it up. No, I really like in talking about this the other night, I forgot to talk about this. So I'm glad you brought it up. But it's no, seriously, and now it's like left my head. So let me think for a second. So, for example, you decide that you want to release any energy around not getting paid enough at work. So, yeah, so you're like, I'm going to get paid more at work, right? But depending on how you do the magic, how you get paid more as work is that you get let go from the job you're at and you pick up a new job where you make
Right.
more money. See, so you have no control over
Right.
how
Like,
that's going to happen.
is it a raise? Is it
Is it
this? Is it a
right?
new job? Is it an additional job?
Right.
Right.
Right. So that's the thing, guys. So if you're going to do magic around that time, and really this is true for all magic, but especially during eclipse time, because it's
Yeah.
such a chaotic energy,
Yeah.
you might really have no control over how that magic works. And
Yeah.
hey, listen, if you're up for some adventure, I do it. But yeah, not that I haven't gotten bit in the ass before by doing magic on a lunar or a solar eclipse.
Look,
So
I don't know why. I know we were talking about it and I don't know why,
yeah,
but I got like this vision in my head of like, it's so stupid, but of
no, I
like
love it.
Will Ramos like jumping like a fucking like dirt bike while like holding like throwing like firecrackers. Like you don't know how this shit's gonna turn out, but we're doing something big. Like, and I don't usually have just like moments where I see stuff like that, but that's what I saw, and I was like, well,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
well, if we're gonna let go of something, let's just prepare for it to be kind of wild.
Right. Not
Doesn't
that,
mean it's bad.
yeah. Yeah. Not that Julie doesn't have a couple of kids that may try to attempt
Oh,
that.
please, please no.
So yeah, we don't
We'll
know how
see
this is
what
going to turn
happens.
out. Right. No. All right.